What's up, Tricology family? Welcome back to another episode of the Tricology News Talk. We have a lot of mainstream news for y'all to talk about, and we have a movie review for y'all today. So, we just had our Netflix Tandem conference, and they showed a lot of Netflix announcements. That includes Happy Gilmore 2, third season of the Squidward Games, season 5 of Stranger Things, a new Nights Out movie called Wake Up Dead Man, another second season of One Piece, the live action remake, not the anime, a new Frankenstein from Guillermo del Toro, the second season of Wednesday. So yeah, that was pretty much all the announcements that they had at the Netflix Tandem event. Then we had the Blumhouse event where we saw a poster of the new Five Nights at Freddy 2. But along with that, Five Nights at Freddy will have a presence at this year's Halloween Horror Nights. So they're very excited for that. But continuing with the Blumhouse announcements, we did see our first trailer of The Black Phone 2. And another trailer for Mega 2.0. And we had an announcement that Ma 2 is in the development, and Octavia Spencer will be returning as Ma. So that's pretty much all the announcements that came from Blumhouse. The Marvel Fantastic Four, the ticket sales have really broke records, and this coming from a news article that says Flame On. The Fantastic Four First Steps went on sale on Wednesday, June 4th, and they're already a hot ticket. According to Fandango, the largest online ticket sales the Marvel Studio movie has sold, and more tickets in the first day than any other film so far. Let's see if Superman can break tickets this week, but we'll see. Thunderbolts is set to lose $100 million, become the second worst MCU performer in the box office. Damn, that's another loss, man. Even though the movie was great, but damn, it didn't do enough at the box office. But going back to the Blumhouse announcement, Blumhouse has acquired the Saw franchise, but still will be partnering with Lionsgate moving forward, and also the Twisted Pictures. So that's going to be very interesting to see what type of involvement will Blumhouse give their own like creative spin to the Saw franchise. I mean, we already saw what they did for the Halloween franchise, but let's hope it turned out good. We got a budget announcement with regards to Superman. They say the budget is $225 million. If that's the case, then it would need at least $500 or $600 million to break even. But we'll see how that goes. But going back to the Saw franchise, the creative rights for the Saw franchise have returned to James Wan. So, is he going to direct the next Saw movie? We'll just have to wait and see. Now, going into our theme park news, starting with Disney. Rivers of America, Tom Sawyer Island, and Liberty Square Riverboat at Magic Kingdom will be closing on July 7th, 2025. And the last day to experience this is on Sunday, July 6th. So yeah, you better get your last experience in before it goes away, because after that it will begin its construction for the new Cars Land and hopefully the Villains Land as well. Disney Starlight Dream the Night Away, their new nighttime parade experience, is set to debut on July 20th. And then last thing for Disney, we don't have an official temporary close date for the Hollywood Rocket Roller Coaster. with Aerosmith, but we did see a closure this week on the Muppet Vision 3D, and now the Muppets will be moving over to the Rock and Roller Coaster, and they put out an announcement that said that it will be released in 2026. So we don't know when the Rock and Roller Coaster will be closing, but we did an announcement saying, oh, it will be ready in time for the new Muppets Rock and Roller Coaster in 2026. So hopefully we get more updates on that. And now going into Universal, Hollywood Ribbon Rocket will be closing in August 18th to make way for a new experience. More details will be available for a later date. There's been a lot of IPs that might be taking over, including the Minions, Ghostbusters, Fast and the Furious, Back to the Future. We don't know yet. So we just had to wait and see what further details they're going to give us. But that's all the mainstream I have for y'all today. And now we're going to get into our movie review, and that's going to be our Ballerina, the John Wick spinoff movie. Now, my expectation was very low at first, but now it oversees my expectation going into this film. Now, the first 30 minutes, you have your backstory of the main story. Then it switched into a B team plot point story with the other ballerinas in the Ruska Roma. Then after that, we are back with our main story, and then by the time we get to the third act, it had a similar plot point from the ending of chapter 2 going into chapter 3, and a little bit of chapter 4 of the main John Wick story series. Ana de Armas is fantastic and sexy as always. She definitely has established herself as a female actor star. Keanu Reeves is great as always as the Baba Yaga. Always great to see Irish Machine and also Lance Reddick, rest in peace. Norman Reed was good, but at times I felt like he wasn't needed. Now, after watching Ballerina, this is what the Black Widow movie should have and could have been if the this is what it should have been like. With grenades, skates, hammers, guns, sword, flamethrower, water hose, and every John Wick movie that you have seen, the action was on point and awesome from start to finish. So don't blink, or you will miss a kill or any other action sequences. And let me just say this: Tom Cruise and Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, I'm sorry, but you have been dethroned. This is the best action movie of this year so far. So, I'm going to give it an A grade with an 8.5 out of 10 score. So, that's my review of Ballerina. And that's all I have for you guys today. And if you're watching me on YouTube or listening on YouTube Music, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and hit that notification bell when new episodes or other videos are uploaded. And of course, if you're listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or any other podcast platform, don't forget to follow me there as well. And with that being said, this is Trico, and I'm signing off, y'all. Peace.